disclosure, alteration, and destruction or denial. Security of a system is attacked through one of several means. It can be via the disclose or secret data, alteration of data, or destruction of data. Disclose is the opposite of confidentiality. In other words, disclosure of confidential data would be an attack on confidentiality. Alertation. Alteration is the opposite of integrity. For example, the integrity of a check is indispensable. Destruction is the opposite of availability. Denial again. The opposite of the CA triad would be the day triad. Disclose, the alteration, and distraction. Okay. Consider the previous example of the patient records and related systems disclosure. As in most modern countries, healthcare providers must maintain medical records confidentiality. As a result, if an attacker succeeds in stealing some of these medical records and dumping them online to be viewed publicly, the healthcare provider will incur a loss due to this data disclosure attack alteration. Consider the gravity of the situation. If the attacker manages to modify patient medical records, this alteration attack might lead to the wrong treatment being administered, and consequently, this alteration attack could be life threatening. Destruction or denial. Consider the case where a medical facility has gone completely paperless. If an attacker manages to make the database system available, the facility will not be able to. They can go back to paper temporarily. However, the patient records will be able to deny that a good stall the whole facility. Protecting against disclosure, alteration, and destruction denial is of utter significance. This protection is equivalent to working to maintain confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Protecting confidentiality and integrity to an extreme can restrict availability, and increasing availability to an extreme can result in losing confidentiality and integrity. Good security principles implementations requires a balance between the three. The attacker managed to gain access to customer records and dumped them online. What is this risk? Managed to gain access. গেইন অ্যাক্সেস পাওয়া মানে হচ্ছে কনফিডেন্সিয়ালিটি নষ্ট হওয়া। এইটা হচ্ছে আমাদের অল্টারেশন, এই কনফিডেন্সিয়ালিটি নষ্ট করা। তো এটা হচ্ছে ডিসক্লোজার। Group of attackers were able to locate both the main and the backup power supply system and switch them off. As if the whole network was shut down. What is this attack? Such a destruction or denial.